Hello, everyone. It's Alisha Brasher here from Cosmic Gateway, and I am joined by my beautiful soul sister, Jo, from Awakening to the Light Within. I hope you're all doing well. This is the intuitive insight guidance for the second half of February 2020.
Already?
Hope that you're doing well. So, this is B, this card here. So let's get into it and see what wants to come out. What will be the themes, or what are the themes, I should say, for... Oh, I told you.
Oh.
We just finished recording A, and I joked about how I'm going to pull the same cards for every reading. Variation on a theme, but yeah. I think that's all that wants to come through. All right. So
okay.
The first card that's flown out once again, just wants to be in prime position, I think, is the Ace of Cups. So new love, new cycle, new relationship, new partnership, coming together, starting a new beginning, starting a new cycle. Which is then followed by the release the past and change.
So I'm just chuckling because I know what I've got, and you really can't make this shit up.
So yeah, moving into a new cycle and being able to free yourself of past hurts, past
challenges, disappointments.
Yeah. Heartbreak is the word that comes to mind. Allowing your heart to be able to let go of things that have disappointed or hurt or upset you through various situations, to be able to move forward. So then followed by the Tower card. So discovery, change and adjustments. There is change. There is massive change that's coming in around this. At this point feels like it's for everyone.
Yeah.
But I don't see the Tower as the Tower is painted generally. It feels like a change that's coming through, that there will be adjustments required, whether it's, moving house or changing jobs or learning to adjust to living with someone. They're sort of the adjustments and changes. It's not sort of big life altering, although it may be for some people. I guess it comes down to, if you if you embrace change or you fear change. Can't even. And so just allow yourself. It feels like we were talking about this in the energy update, about how time feels very drawn out at the moment, just to allow people to go through this process of regurgitating the past and and letting it go, and taking that opportunity to be the observer of those thoughts and emotions that come up, and know that those timelines are dropping away. Quite often when we're going through shifting and clearing out old timelines, we have that opportunity to re-experience through the emotion, thoughts, visions, but it's not actually happening it's allowing us to. So going through that consciously can really help you prepare for the new cycle, the new phase that you're moving into.
Yeah, and when you were saying that, I just, if it's okay to add, with the release the change, what just kept going woo, 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 in my head was actually this whole Tower potential that's collectively, there's major shifts coming on the way. And I just kept getting that. I think one of the hardest things to let go of is the old version of ourselves.
Yeah.
And as you were saying that, I just kept thinking, it just feels like sometimes we fight to let go, we fight to hold on. Sometimes what's known to us, even though it might not be the best thing in the world, it can seem the safest, it can seem the most comfortable, it can seem, and to release those parts of ourselves and forgive those parts of ourselves and embrace and fully encompass ourselves as the positive, but also the flawed, it feels really important.
So I think, as you were saying that, what came to mind was a lot of the themes that were happening sort of around the end of last year, around October, November, was this similar energy to what we're going through now. And it felt like, to be able to release that past of that old cycle, and being very skeptical of what's to come, because it has been so hard and it has been so challenging that it's like, well, what's the next thing that's going to be thrown at me? And that bracing of like, I can't seem to, and it's like, no, it's okay to allow yourself to move forward. It's not going to be the same.
Yeah. Well, because we will cognitively assign an outcome, whether we're consciously aware of it or not. When we become consciously aware of it, that's when we're doing really great work. But cognitively, human nature will assign an outcome to a situation based on previous experience. So, I look back not so fondly on that period of time last year. And for me, I consider that to be a major collective fear simulation that we all went through. Hey, I'm going to play into this fear. What are you going to do? Oh, hey. And I think so many people were sitting back and going, whoa, hang on a minute, and noticing the difference in their response systems, which led to this potential now of dropping so much of that.
It is easier than it was back then.
Oh God, yeah.
But it still feels like it's heavy. And one thing that's come to me, if you are on a divine partnership journey, potentially as often as we do, one will step forward, path the way, the other one comes up behind. And it can change. It's not one is better than the other. It's just that one sort of moves into a new energetic space, starts to clear the way, the next one follows in. So it's almost like repeating. So if you get what I'm picking up what I'm putting down there, if you're starting to feel that, it could very well be the counterpart energy coming and moving through that energy for them.
Absolutely.
And if you are energetically sensitive, then you're going to be picking up and feeling like you're going through that phase once more. But
so the ones that I got from one of my new toys is the Ghost of the Past. Interestingly enough, first one that came out, which is the past returns for a time. And this is very much around, things popping back up for reevaluation, exactly as you've just said. The next one that came up was the Aloha. I always struggle with that word. Aloha healing. And this one talks about taking time out, having a retreat, looking after your system, looking after your energy, looking at, in fact, I read this one came out at depth yesterday, looking at your family ties, family healing, all lineage, of those, ancestral lineage healing and clearing and really cleansing from the inside out, which then the next one, I love this grumpy red fairy. She is just me. Be your true self. If you want to stand there with a resting bitch face, do it. If you unapologetically do it, we can't all be smiles and sunshine. We can hold high energy and still sit there going, because sometimes we don't have the energy for it to extend to our face. Be yourself, embrace the changes, embrace your authenticity. Stop worrying about everybody else. Stop trying to please everybody else. It's something you will never accomplish in your entire lifetime. Please those that matter, that resonate with you, that are on your frequency, and that shit will grow and amplify more than if you try to please everybody. And the last one, I know you're coming out, is The Strange Valentine, Love is Strange. And this talks about basically the changes that we make and then how love comes upon us in some wonderful, unique, varied, strange and unpredictable ways.
An unlikely pair.
Absolutely. And look beyond what your type might be. Accept love for love.
Mm-hmm. And I did pull, thank you, Jo, beautifully said. I pulled 2 extra cards just to get some additional information. And I have the Revelation card and the Family card. So to me, you could look at this in a couple of different ways, but to me, just purely what you came up, there's that ancestral lineage and clearing and working out family dynamics. And I know that can be a real challenge for people when you're the first to go through your ascension process, and you can be looked down upon by the family because they don't understand that you used to be this way and now you're different. So bringing healing.
It's hard.
Yeah. It's about bringing healing into the family dynamic, whether that be, your parents and your brothers and your siblings or it could be, the extension of embracing a new family and trying to see how that fits, the sort of the blended families and coming together. And then we've got the Revelation card. So this card talks about how things may not seem clear. There's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fogginess, a lot of not knowing sort of what lies ahead. And this card talks about, over the coming days, weeks, months, that there is a reason for that, and just to trust that there's this new revelation coming, sometimes in the most unlikely and unexpected ways, where new light gets shone on a situation, and then the move forward can happen with that sense of clarity and direction. So there you go. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates for you guys out there. If you do, I can't remember if I said at the beginning, there is the transmission coming up on the 22nd, which is Divine Partnership Soul Mission Transmission. Love for you to join. If you are needing extra guidance or support, sessions will resume next week for both Joe and I. So I'll put the details in the description box below if you feel guided to do some energy alignment, divine partnership energy alignment, or some blockage removal, BQH sessions. I'll put all that in the description box below. And until next time, bye.